Vamos jogar, né? Leve-me para o hospital. Continuar, né? Não, já parou. O mundão girou. Hospital Pembroke. Sam desconhecido.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Ih, rapaz.
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
As qualidades do sangue indicam a quantidade de experiência que você receberá de um cidadão particular. Quanto maior a qualidade do sangue, mais experiência você recebe. Então se eu tratar desse e depois eu for sugar, vai ser melhor ainda. Para beber o sangue de sua presa, primeiro é preciso enfeitiçá-la e atraí-la para um local afastado de outras pessoas. Seu nível de enfeitiçamento deve ser igual ou superior à resistência do cidadão. Aqui para enfeitiçar.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Aperte para abraçá-lo. Barra de espaço para libertá-lo. Abraçar que ele considerar um grande ponto de experiência, mas ter ciência de que haverá consequências. Aprenda mais sobre os cidadãos e colete as pistas deles e ganhe para aumentar o ganho de experiência.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Mano, a sensibilidade tá no quê? Tá no 1. Aí não. A sensibilidade do jogo aqui é foda. Posso subir aqui. Não tem nada que vai ser pra aqui mesmo.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Still standing up. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Não foi lá a Copa do Botafogo, não?
Oi, tava passando desse coisa.
Foi o cara dono do Crystal Palace lá, moço inglês, lá dos Estados Unidos.
I'm assuming you must be a
Pagou
patient.
410 milhões.
Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure
Será que ela é uma
they leave you
vampira que
alone.
nem eu?
Thank you,
personagem?
mortal. But do not interfere with them. for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Uma nova investigação de cidadãos está disponível. Aperte Tab para abrir um minuto de investigação nova. Aqui aparece a investigação sobre cidadãos de acordo com o distrito. Para iniciar e rastrear uma nova missão de cidadão, use o botão direito e esquerdo do mouse. Depois, acesse seu mapa para ver a exploração da região. Alvo errado. Tama Croft é uma paciente lunática no Hospital Pembroke, convencida de que está morta, ou de que é uma morta-viva, e presa dentro de um corpo apodrecido. Apesar dos problemas mentais óbvios, ela afirma ser especialista por alguns homens, espionada por alguns homens e mulheres que desejam caçá-la. Por ser uma vampira, será que ela está falando sobre a guarda de Pilwin? Não posso arriscar ter esses caçadores investigando no hospital. Talvez eu devesse espioná-los e proteger Thelma dos caçadores. Já tem perguntas pessoais? Aí que era uma pista.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
Oh, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Eu preciso descobrir mais sobre ela para não terminar de fazer
I'll
as
leave you,
perguntas.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Segundo andar. À esquerda. Foi o que ela falou, né? A última sala, alguma coisa. Tá arrumando. Será que é essa?
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
É.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Artigo sobre Econs. Ai, meu Deus. Aproximar-se de um vampiro é uma oportunidade rara e quase um privilégio, uma possibilidade de observar o seu físico intrigante e as suas características psicológicas sobre o olhar científico e racional. Eis algumas das habilidades mais fascinantes que já observei nos últimos 10 anos ao entrevistar alguns vampiros, ou Echo, como eles preferem se chamar.